My name is Paul, last name is Mamone. I'm located in Freehold, New Jersey.
When did you first start decorating?
During Sandy, 2012. That's when I started getting into it, and then 2013, when my son is born, is when it kind of took off. And then I started with like maybe 10, and then 10 became 15, and now I probably have over maybe 55 people. A lot of them I create, some stuff I bought, but I try to be creative and try to do different things each year, and if it kind of gets some good applause, and I just keep going with it. So,
how long does it take to put up this entire display?
Maybe 4 to 5 days. When I was younger too, now I'm a little older, so it takes about 4 to 5 days and I'm complete.
So when do you start? Like how far before Halloween?
The third week in September. So the third week in September I start, and I let it go through all the way through Halloween, and then I take it down a few days after Halloween is over.
So tell me the story behind some of the decorations. Do you have a favorite?
The Wizard of Oz, which I created on my own with my son Anthony and Vincent and my daughter Valentina. And that kind of was a big hit. I had like 2 people, and then a lot of feedback was positive, so I kept on going, and that's my favorite. I'm going to probably continue to go with that each and every year. So,
what's new for this year?
Beetlejuice is new. I have Jeepers Creepers is new. I have Art the Clown from the movie Terrifier is new.
And where does all this stuff go when Halloween's over?
I have an office up in up North Jersey, which I do a lot. All the masks come off. I preserve them, I store them for next year, and so the bodies, they come apart, I dismantle everything, and I stack them up, and you'll be surprised, it fits in a pretty tight spot.
All right, so they're not hanging out in your living room all year?
No, there's no extra bedrooms in my house.
Okay, I got you. And what's the cause that you're supporting this year?
So every year we change it up. We try to do something local between the borough and the township, and this year is All Kids One Field. It's it's a nonprofit organization, and all the proceeds will go to this organization that helps kids for sports and arts. It's a great community. If you scan the sign, you'll see that, and it tells you all about the history. So it just helps kids out and for everybody to be together and be one community. So it's a good, positive thing.
Okay, terrific. So any idea what new stuff you might have for next year?
I'm taking some, I should have put something out. I did it last year, like some postcards with some ideas, but I'm probably just going to build off of The Wizard of Oz. So
and this just comes to you during the... You're thinking about this all year, aren't you?
That's pretty much it. I buy, inexpensive, plastic masks from wherever, and then I recreate them. I add the hair, I make the eyes, I do the teeth, I paint them. So some stuff I buy just to... give the kids a little bit of a laugh with their speaking and making movements, but for the most part, I make mostly everything that you see.
Okay, one last question.
Sure.
Where's your pot of gold?
Where's my, yeah, right. But no, I don't gamble, I don't do anything crazy, so that's pretty much it. This is my outlet, which I have a lot of fun with.
Okay, so. Terrific. Well, thank you so much for taking this time with us.
Thank you.
Maybe we can go around, you can talk about some individual ones that are really
I can do that.
Special to you, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does anybody have a favorite decoration?
The ray gun one.
Which one?
The ray gun one.
Oh, okay. That's your favorite?
The ray gun.
The ray gun?
Ray gun.
Okay.
My favorite is the Wizard of Oz.
All right.
Is this going to be on the news?
Might be on Facebook.
Facebook. YouTube channel. Subscribe to
Hey, give me a trick or treat. All right, enjoy.
So these guys are actually from when my son was born back in 2013. I did change the masks, and these were by a company by a company called Universal. So I did buy these masks. I redid them. I repainted them. The mummy is actually, I made him, and he's actually made out of wood. So, and all of my mannequins were wood at one time, and it just got too heavy, and when they got wet, it just was too much to put away. So mostly everything is all mannequins that I would buy from stores closing down, and it was just the best and least expensive way to go.
Tell me about the bridal dress you were telling me about earlier.
I was at work and some lady knocked on my door. She was an older woman, and she gave my wife her wedding dress and said, "Can your husband make something? Maybe something that will go next to Frankenstein." So I created the Bride of Frankenstein. And she comes around once in a while and sees it's still there, and which is a good feeling. I do get some donations. People do give me some stuff and say, "Listen, can you do something with it?" And some clothing, some mannequins. So it's a good thing.
Okay.
So
and
each and every year it gets bigger and bigger, and you know.
Oh, we have some fans here. Hello. You like the wedding dress?
Yes.
Would you like to be your wedding dress?
Yes. Except I do not.
Same hairdo too, or
No.
no?
Are we getting filmed on the news?
Can you give me a happy Halloween?
Happy Halloween!
Thank you. You talked about a couple of new pieces. I think there was a clown. Which one was the new clown?
This is the original It, you know, Pennywise right here, and then the newer version is back to the right of Art the Terrifier. Like there's a couple of pieces that I purchased that like I got. He's Hannibal Lecter, he's Jason, and that were very expensive.
This one right here?
Yeah, and some.
And none of this stuff's from Home Depot, right?
The only thing that would be from Home Depot is actually probably one of my favorites. It's the wolf back there.
Oh,
But I
the wolf
redid it,
guy, yeah.
So, and he's still been ticking. For all these years, he actually goes and goes and.
What's the story behind Linda here?
Nothing. I actually changed her up. I bought it from some guy in Argentina, the face. I had something, but you know, the mask, they got to be, you know, we've been lucky this year with no rain, but the elements between the cold and the rain and the wind,
Very lucky
they
this
don't
year.
last forever. So you do got to replace them ever so often. So this is Michael Jackson. This is new.
Right.
This is
That's
the Thriller
new? Okay,
scene,
Michael
yeah.
Jackson's new.
And this actually, so I had a Michael Jackson last year that was just an 80s Michael Jackson, and there's a person located in Freehold Borough who's a really awesome artist. Her name is Tony Fields, who I actually gave the mask to, and she recreated everything. She painted it, that there was nothing left, and she did it all, so it looks awesome. So that's actually I guess my most exciting, and it's
New
kind of the
addition.
center, yeah, which is awesome.
Very cool.
So thank you, Tony, if you're listening.
What's your favorite decoration? What's the scariest?
That one that's staring and that one because that one looks like a person.
Okay.